We are here to remind the Nigerian police that we are not going to compromise on press freedom in this country.
Yes.
But what we have heard is that the I.G.P, Mr. I.G.P, has a personal stake in this matter. But the I.G.P of the police has no right to use the police to oppress anybody. Yes. Because it's not his personal property. Yes. The I.G.P is hereby directed with immediate effect to release. I'm not appealing to him. I don't appeal to police. Unconditionally release Daniel Ojukwu. If they don't respect this, we want to introduce to you Bukola Shonimbare, who will read to you why we are here today. Please, Bukola, take it away.
Now, I need us to understand why we are here today, right? I need us to understand why we are here today. But before I do that, if I say what are we demanding, we will say we want Ojukwu, we want Daniel Ojukwu, and we have to say it with force. What are we demanding?
We want Daniel Ojukwu.
What are we demanding?
We want Daniel Ojukwu.
What are we demanding?
We want Daniel Ojukwu.
And you can also say release Daniel Ojukwu. What are we demanding?
Release Daniel Ojukwu.
You need to say it loud so that the IG can hear. What are we demanding?
Release Daniel Ojukwu.
What are we demanding?
Release Daniel Ojukwu.
What are we demanding?
Release Daniel Ojukwu.
Now, we are not violating any right by being here. Yes. Those who have violated our fundamental right are the Nigeria police. Yes. On May 1st, Daniel Ojukwu was unlawfully abducted by the Nigeria police.
Yes.
That was not an arrest because he was taken on May 1st in Lagos and he was taken to Panti. But guess what happened? The parents did not know he has been taken. His phone was taken away from him. He was rendered incommunicado. Just imagine your parents and family not knowing where you are. Until 3 days after, when somebody found out that he was in Panti, that was when Daniel's mother knew that his son was actually in Panti. And so he was, what do you call that? Kidnapped. What do you call that? Abduction. By the Nigerian police. Who should be protecting our rights? Who should be in cell? Criminals, not Daniel. Daniel only did his job. He wrote a story showing corruption by the office of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on the SDGs to show that over 140 million was used by the Nigerian government through a school. Who should you give a contract to? A duly registered company. And so Daniel Ojukwu was unlawfully taken, abducted by the Nigeria police on May the 1st. It wasn't until 3 days after that we knew he was in Panti. On Sunday, Daniel was brought from Lagos to Abuja. And as I speak to you, Daniel is currently at 4th CID, in a cell at 4th CID. Is Daniel a criminal?
No!
Should Daniel be in the cell?
No!
And so Daniel being in the cell violates his fundamental human rights, according to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And even if you suspect that he has committed a crime, the Nigerian law states that he should be investigated. But you don't investigate somebody by putting the person in the cell. And so that is why we are here. What are we demanding?
Free Ojukwu now!
What are we demanding?
Free Ojukwu now!
I need you to call his full name. His full name is Daniel Ojukwu. So you can say free Ojukwu, free Daniel Ojukwu, or release Daniel Ojukwu. What are we demanding?
Release Daniel Ojukwu now!
What are we demanding?
Release Daniel Ojukwu now!
When I remember Daniel, water run away, me I go. Louder, louder. Hey. When I remember Daniel, water run away, me I go.
Water run away, me I go.
When I remember journalists, water run away.
Water run away, we aye. Water run away, we aye. Oh,
Aye, water run away, me aye.
when I remember Tinubu, we remember Abacha. Oh,
Aye, water run away, me aye.
when I remember Tinubu, we remember corruption.
Water run away, me aye.
Water run away, we aye. Water run away, we aye. Oh,
Water run away, me aye.
what are we demanding?
Daniel Ojukwu now.
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 What are we saying?
Free Daniel Ojukwu now.
What are we saying?
Greatest Nigerian people. Yes. I want to salute all of you for coming. Thank you. We are here to remind the Nigerian police and the Tinubu regime that we are not going to compromise on press freedom in this country.
Yes.
Interestingly, these same people benefited from press freedom. In fact, Bola Tinubu is one of the biggest owners of newspapers, radio stations, and TV stations in Nigeria. In fact, his TV station is somewhere here at TVC. Why are they not arresting TVC and the nation workers because of the publications they are making? It's because of press freedom. But what we have heard is that the I.G.P, Mr. I.G.P, has a personal stake in this matter.
Yes.
Because FIJ Nigeria, Foundation for Investigative Journalists, one of the best foundation investigating crimes in official quarters, wrote a story that linked the I.G.P also with the crime. But the I.G.P of the police has no right to use the police to oppress anybody. Yes. Because it's not his personal property. Yes. And we must remind the I.G.P that his time here is just a few more months.
4 months.
He's going to leave in September. I heard that he's trying to extend his tenure. Let him forget his tenure will never be extended.
Yes.
He should go and ask Adamu, the former I.G.P here.
Yes.
He went and paid what is now known as the Cybercrime Act of 2015.
That has been expired.
Which is now being used to protect the criminals that are supposed to be in prison for corruption.
Yes.
So, the I.G.P is hereby directed with immediate effect to release. I'm not appealing to him. I don't appeal to police. Unconditionally release Daniel Ojukwu. Daniel Ojukwu is at, please let me finish. Is at the SAID detained. I saw him the other day. If they don't respect this, we will mobilize the whole country.
Shut down.
And shut down this country over the right of Daniel Ojukwu. And other cyber crime or cyber security acts, including that of the CBN extortion that has just been introduced now.
Yes.
They have amended the law, but the police is using the old law.
That has expired.
That expired. The CBN is using the new law to extort. The police is using the old law to oppress. That is Nigeria for you. We say no to oppression. No to oppression. No to oppression. Free Daniel Ojukwu now.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always.
Ẹ mà káàbọ̀ o gbogbo èèyàn olólùfẹ́ wa nínú ilé tẹ̀ ń gbádùn àwọn ètò wa ó dẹ̀ dá mi lójú pé òyì tẹ́ wò yìí ẹ ti rí kókó gbámúnú ẹ̀ ẹ má jẹ́ kí n ṣe wàhálà jù nítorí pé èmi mọ̀ ìpẹ́ èèyàn ọlọ́gbọ́n olóye gbajúmọ̀ èèyàn lẹ́yìn tẹ̀ wà nílé tẹ̀ ń wo àwọn ètò wa ẹ ṣáà máa bá wa ṣàsọwọ́ bá a ṣe mú wá fún yín lẹ́lẹ́yọ̀ ẹ̀yọ̀ títí wá dìgbà míì táwọn ìjọba àfojúrinjú lórí ìkànnì Wo TV pẹ̀lú àkọ́tún ètò gbáǹkọ́gbì míì ẹ ti mọ̀ mí kí n má wulẹ̀ dárúkọ ara mi mọ́ èmi ń lọ mò ń padà bọ̀ ẹ̀yin náà ẹ má kó lórí ìkànnì Wo TV àmọ́ ẹ má bá mi like ẹ máa share kẹ́dẹ̀ máa subscribe títí wá dìgbà yẹn ń kọ́ ire o.